My name is Stephanie Lyons. My life took an unexpected turn the moment that second pink line appeared on the pregnancy test. All I could think was, what am I going to do? I'm in a new relationship in a new state because I had recently moved here from Florida with my sister. I was at a new job. What if he doesn't even want it? What will I do? I was absolutely terrified. I've always wanted children, but I wasn't ready for the responsibilities of motherhood with the situation I was in. Fortunately, Chris took the news very well, and in a short time, we both became excited about our bundle of joy. We began the adventure of pregnancy, which is not glowing and always wonderful like they say. There were a lot of really bad days where I was always sick and moody and just downright miserable. But I knew that in the end, it would all be worth it. Being able to feel my son move around in my belly was incredible and almost made the pain and discomfort go away. Throughout my pregnancy, I kept thinking of all the things that I wanted for my child and the type of life he deserved to have. I want him to understand the value and importance of a good education. I want to be able to afford a house for him to grow up in, as well as all his necessities and some of his wants, without getting in over my head and ending up in debt. The day finally came when my water broke and the reality hit me hard that I could no longer daydream about my wants and that it was time to actually strive for them. I had awesome nurses during my labor and delivery. They were so nice and helpful. They told me what to expect and were with me through the entire process. I had an overflow of emotion when they placed him in my arms. He was so beautiful, and it was like nothing in the world mattered except for that little boy. I can't even describe how amazing childbirth is. I will never forget that day. I started thinking then that this is what I want to do with my life. I want to help mothers bring their new babies into this world. Unfortunately, my son Caden had a very rough start from the beginning. He wasn't eating, and when he did, he would just throw it right back up. He ended up losing about 16% of his birth weight, starting at 7 pounds, 13.6 ounces, and dropping all the way down to 5 pounds, 4 ounces. After days of not knowing what was wrong, Caden was diagnosed with Hirschsprung's disease. We were told that our 2-week-old baby had to have surgery. I was a wreck and unbelievably stressed and worried for my child, but I knew that I needed to be strong for him. His surgery took about 5 hours, and I was overcome with relief when the surgeon came to take us to his post-op room. We spent so much time in the hospital after his surgery due to complications and continuous vomiting that it became like a second home to us. And as much as I would have preferred being at home with my newborn baby, it was actually being there in the pediatrics floor, watching and talking to the nurses caring for Caden that confirmed my decision for wanting to be a nurse. I love the idea of being able to help families going through similar hardships, and I feel it will be a very rewarding career. Caden is almost 4 months old now, and he is much healthier. We still have the occasional hospital visits, but nothing like before. I am determined to get my life back on track and better myself for him. I know that my actions will determine his future, therefore I am enrolled in school at Tri-County Tech, and after next semester I will have my CNA license, and I will be able to begin working in a hospital or a doctor's office. I will then continue my education at Tri-County Tech with the hope of receiving my registered nursing degree in the near future. I still haven't decided which area of the hospital I would prefer to work in, but I'd be happy in either pediatrics or labor and delivery. Once I have my degree and a good stable job in a hospital, I'll be able to better provide for my son while still being able to be home with him 4 days out of the week. Caden has influenced my life in so many ways. I know that I am now a stronger person and I am more success-driven than ever before. I love being his mom, and even though it has been a hard road, I would not change a thing.